It is Mrs. P. I am here to do my cash stuffing for the first week of December. Feels so weird to say that. I was just filming earlier today my budget check-in for the month of November, and it was like, I feel like I just did this budget. Like, it's unreal how fast everything is just flying by. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I have my money from the bank. I have my wallet. I have all the things except for my cash planning sheet. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. And in full disclosure, I did have to switch some of the denominations. It just worked out that way because of money that I had to go back to the bank and return. Instead of returning it, I just used it to go with my cash planning. And then all I needed to do was go to the ATM machine and get out 20s. So that kept me from having to go to the bank. I knew the banks were going to be busy. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and everybody's trying to get things done before they close the next 2 days. So with that said, I've got my change here. And as you can see, my jar is empty. That does not mean we have taken it to the bank. I asked my husband to take it to the bank last Friday, and when I got home, it was still sitting there on the counter, and he was very adamant that it's embarrassing to him to cash change in at the bank. So it's in a separate container because I didn't want to send him with this glass jar, because even though this glass jar is probably not worth a whole lot as far as money goes, it means a lot to me sentimentally. My son sent me flowers. I was having a really rough day last year, and he sent me flowers in this, and so I kept it, and I use it for my change. But anyway, we still have the change that we took out of this jar, but I am going to start from the beginning, start over with our change. I will take the cash or the change to the bank probably Monday or Tuesday of next week, just depending on what day I have available to do that. All right, so that is done. I have my cash here from the bank, or kind of from the bank. And I'll go ahead and I'm going to count it with my calculator. I've got my sort quick. Let's go ahead and get this stuff on. I noticed the other day, where was I? Was I at school? Yes, I was at school. Okay, so one of my coworkers, he teaches 7th grade, and he's in the room right next to me. And he was grading papers, and he was using the sort quick to grade the papers, and I thought, oh, how nice. I should have. So I've got like 3 of those because it came in a pack of 3. I'm going to take some to school and use it for when I'm like handing out papers, because that has never even crossed my mind to use it at school. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let's count the 20s first. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 80. So 580 in 20s. And then my 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. So 140 in 10s. If you're trying to compare this to my cash stuffing that I did, or cash planning, it's different. So as long as the amount comes to the same, we're good. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, 5, 40, 5, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Go ahead and set those down. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, and 20. Okay, now the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28. $9.68, and that is exactly what we should have. So first first step done. All right, so I'm gonna get my wallet. I've already taken the change out. Now I'm gonna pull out any ones, and I did have some ones in the grocery. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and pull the $25 for groceries and put it in my Sam's envelope. Pets has some ones in it, so I'm going to pull those out. Household also has, nope, sorry, take that back. I know I have, well, I thought I had ones. No, I just have a bunch of 5s because I did some switcheroos with cash to kind of condense my wedding envelopes. Miss P, I'm going to leave hers alone. Gas. And miscellaneous has some ones, but I think I'm going to leave those alone because I use miscellaneous like as extra tips or donations, or, you know, like at the ball games when they like do the 50-50 or, you know, anything like that. So I'll keep those ones because they may sell raffle tickets or something and I may need them. All right, so the ones are going to go into the dollar jar. And I was thinking about the dollar jar. This is pretty full. I think that I'm going to not completely empty it out, but I'm going to take out a good chunk of it and apply it towards debt. So this will probably empty out sometime in the next few days, just so that, because it's silly to have, you know, money just sitting around. Now, I do use the dollars for the ding, ding, ding envelope, but that also goes to debt. So as long as we're making progress, right? All right, so for groceries, instead of doing the 50, I decided not to go to the bank, so I got 20s and a 10. So I've got, let's see here, 7 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, and a 10. So that's 150. It'll just be a little bulkier, but that's okay. Pet Supplies is going to get a 20, and now Pets has 30. And they should be good. I do know I've got to get veggies and pumpkin, but other than that, and cat food, some dry, wet cat food. All right, but as far as treats and bones and all that stuff, they are good. Household is also going to get the 20, so now it has 30. Mr. P is going to get 30. So 20 and a 10. Mrs. P, I get 60. That's going to be 3 20s. And I need to pull some of this out because I did make a purchase. I treated myself to a Black Friday deal, so I need to pull that and put it back in the bank. 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 90, 5, 100, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35. So 135. So about $75 of that needs to go back to the bank. All right, Miss P, she's going to get a 20. And she has $31. That's it. Today she got her hair cut and she used some of her blow money to go in the gas station when I was getting money from the ATM. She wanted some candy, so she used her money. Eating out is going to get 30. That's going to be a 20 and a 10. And I'm going to try to hold this and build it up so that we can do a nice little dinner somewhere. Gas is going to get 70. And that's going to be 3 20s, 20, 40, 60, and 2 5s. All right, so now gas has 20, 40, 60, 80, 5, 90, 5, 100. So $70 seems to be a good amount to budget for and not like overspend, but still have a little bit extra just in case we drive extra. And miscellaneous is going to get a 10. So miscellaneous has 10, 15, 16, 17, and $18. All right, and that is all in my wallet. It feels thicker than usual because of those extra 20s. Okay, now this envelope or binder. Oh, I took out hair. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Beauty I had taken out and put it in my in my purse, not my wallet, because my daughter had a hair appointment today. So that, she wiped that envelope out. So beauty is going to get a 20. Medical is going to get a 20. So medical has 50, 70, 90. I did use quite a bit for medical. I had to buy eye drops. My eyes, I don't know if it's because of having issues with my thyroid, but when the seasons change and it becomes cold weather and the air is dry, I have the worst problems with my eyes. And I have had multiple eye doctors check them to see what was going on. I guess it's just dry eyes, and so I get this special eye drops that help with that, but whew, I struggle with my eyes. All right, sports is going to get 30. It has 10 left, so 20 and a 10. So we have a ball game this Friday, and we will eat, since me and my husband are both off Friday, so we'll be able to eat before we go to the game, so we won't have to eat out. And so we will just have to pay to get in, and playoff games are more expensive than regular games, and you can't use your little cards. You know, we buy the season passes for all high school games, but it doesn't include playoff games. All right, next is Family Fun is going to get its usual 20. And this Sam's and Costco is empty. I'm going to put the extra $25 in there and start building it back up. Pool supplies is going to get a 5. So pool supplies has 20, 40, 60, 75, 85. 85. Once it gets to 100, I will probably put that in the bank and put a placeholder in. And that is all. Okay, and now this binder. All right, so garbage is going to get its 15. So a 10 and a 5. So now it has 10, 15, 25, 35, 45. So that's just enough to pay it the first week of January, and then we start all over again. And we've had this garbage service for, oh goodness, I can't even remember how many years. At least 7 or 8 years, and they've only gone up on their price once, which was when gas went really high. And so it was, let's see here, it was it $36 every quarter, and then it went up to $45. So that's the only price increase, and they are the best. I literally, out of all of those years, I can remember twice they didn't come to pick up our garbage on Tuesdays when they come. Once was because like it was a huge snowstorm, and once because they had a truck breakdown and couldn't come. All right, subscriptions is going to get a 10. Ooh. A 10. All right, so subscriptions has 150 in our high yield savings account, and 10, 15, 25, 35. So $35, or no, that'd be $185 for subscriptions. That's for our yearly, like Amazon Prime and Sam's. All right, so next is vet. Vet is going to get a 10. So vet has 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 25, 30. So 130 in there. Car tags is going to get a 5. So car tags has 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. I need to condense a lot of these envelopes. Car maintenance is going to get a 5. So car maintenance has $500 in our high yield savings account and $45 in cash. I'm just going to start slowly adding to this because, and I may actually do a mini Monday or something for it every now and then just to build this up, because you never know. A car repair is definitely usually more than $500. $500 is our deductible, so that would cover if we had like an accident, and it would probably cover a couple tires, but that's about it. Home maintenance is going to get 40. And so home maintenance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 15, 115. And you guys, I pulled that money for the washer repair out of my savings account, and I had forgotten that I even had money in this envelope. So we can probably use this toward our emergency fund to replace that, or I can just have this as the next home emergency. I don't know. Home maintenance, home maintenance, home emergencies. We also use it to buy things like spray for the house, like bug spray. My husband sprays around the outside of the house. He uses it to buy anything for the yard, fertilizer, grass seed, gas for the mowers, whatever. All right, emergency fund. Why does it have money in it? This is actually for summer savings. Oh, I remember. I did my savings challenges this past Sunday. And when I finished with all of the savings challenges, for some reason, this was the $25 that I thought I had to go towards them from, this is from the YouTube Hop. I don't remember, it was like a random $35 or something like that, and I could not remember where it came from. I think it came from a mini Monday, but I honestly, I can't even remember. But regardless, this is from the YouTube Hop. So this will go in addition to what I'm putting in today. So summer savings is going to get 100, and that's going to be 2 20s, 3 10s, 5 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let me... Okay, so now we should have 125 in here for our summer savings. And I really need to, maybe this weekend when I have a few extra days off, I can make new envelopes and this will say summer savings. Because I really need an envelope just for emergency, because now I'm saving up for the emergency fund. All right, Christmas is going to get 50, which is going to be 3 10s, 3 5s, whoop, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here's our $50 for Christmas. I love Christmas. I just don't like the rush of trying to purchase gifts, especially this year having to ship them to Washington, so they'll be there when we get there. All right, vacation. This is going to be wedding and travel. That's going to get 100, and that's going to be $100 in 5. So 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. Okay, so $100 in there. Okay, and then these are the $60 that I'm going to save up for the emergency fund. I just finished watching Steph over at Steph's on a Budget. She was doing her month ahead, and she's bumping up her emergency fund, and she's got a binder just with challenges that would equal what she needs to get to. So I may copy her idea and have my goal as 500. Hers was 1,000, I think. Have my goal at 500. And since so many of the channels that I love to watch are having Black Friday sales, I may purchase some scratch-offs while they're on sale and just make sure what I purchase equals $500, and then just play those with the $60 each week until we have it funded. What do you think? I think that's a good idea. But for right now, I don't have anywhere to put this, so I'm just going to slide it right there. And I will condense some of these envelopes, and that's how I'll get some change for that. Okay, so that binder is finished. Ooh. Now I'm going to do my mini Mondays, and I did decide to go up to $50. We have a little extra income this week or this month because I have a bonus coming from work. It's not a bonus. I keep calling it that. It's a supplement. Our county does a tiny little, like I think it's 2% supplement for teachers. So it comes, they've split it up into 2 parts. It'll come in December, and then it also comes in May. So that is coming around Christmas, so I'll get that. All right, so this is $50 in ones now, and this should be $50 in fives. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40, 5, 50. Perfect. I was so worried that I would mess something up since I changed the denominations in some of my envelopes, but I still managed. And this should be 18 ones, and if that is right, then I am very pleased with myself. So the YouTube hop is winding down. Look at these envelopes. Now, some of them, once it hits, every $25 it hits, I put in these placeholders that they have given. It's Donna Powered by Creativity and Budget with Mama Bear. They are the ones that really created this idea. And they're going to do it again for January. So I had kind of couldn't decide whether or not I was going to do it, but I think I am going to do it, but I'm going to like rename like the envelopes, like they've got Give Generously, Holiday, Debt, Self-Care, Emergency, and Oh Poop. So what I could do is I could just say, like, Give Generously. I could say, okay, that anything I save in this one is going to go to wedding. And Holiday could go to Christmas. And Debt, I'll always keep the debt one. Self-care, I am not a self-care person. I know you guys say it's important, but my self-care is like, I feel best when I take care of others. So this self-care would probably go to wedding also. Emergency can go for summer savings, and Oh Poop probably could go for summer savings. So I could probably do 2 summer savings, 2 weddings. That gives me 2 more envelopes. Debt, and what did I say? Christmas. So that would work out. Okay, so I'll do it. I forgot to put my money in. Please be $18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yay. Okay. I almost forgot to even put it in there. All right. So that is that. All of the money has been allocated. Do y'all want to count this money and see how much is in there? I mean, why not, right? Let's go ahead and count it. And maybe I'll make a debt payment. I won't make it for November. I'll save it and make it for the December debt. But let's see here. Some of these ones are really soft. I don't know. I was just curious. I know I counted it at one time and there was like $50 in there. And so I took 20 of it out and applied to like an extra big mini Monday. And that was the week that debt got funded. So I was like, obviously it should have gone to debt anyway, because that's how it how the stars aligned. So I keep looking at my camera. My phone is getting very close to being over storage. I'm trying to get rid of my shadows. That's really bad tonight. So I'm having to like keep things deleted so that I don't it doesn't stop recording in the middle. And I don't know, I need to clean out my pictures. I have so many pictures that are like duplicates and stuff. I'm so scared of losing something that I don't want to lose. Like if I let my phone do it for me. I've got to put some more of this stuff on so I can count those ones. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Got to put those down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $45. So let's see here. $45. Maybe I'll keep 15 of it in the dollar jar and make a $30 debt payment. I know it's not much, but it's something, right? Instead of just sitting in that jar, it's gonna make some headway with our debt. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll count out 15, put back in there, and put the rest in the bank. Make a debt payment. So anyway, friends, that is all. I will let you know what we end up getting in our change. I was hoping I could do that today when I did this video, but my husband, for whatever reason, thinks it's embarrassing to cash the change in. I don't know. It's not embarrassing to me because money's money, right? And it's just change. And I love getting change. I love when my bill comes to like the dollars and then the cents are like just like maybe 5 cents or 2 cents or something. So I get a whole handful of change. And, you know, they always look at you like, do you have 2 pennies? And I'm like, no, ma'am, I sure don't. I want the change. But anyway, and so I get disappointed when it comes to almost like 98 cents to where I only get 2 pennies back. All right, you guys have a wonderful and blessed week with your family, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.